Ariel Helwani in Las Vegas alongside top UFC welterweight contender Johny Hendricks. And Johnny, it's good to see you. It has been a while. What's that look you're giving me? I feel like you want to say something.
I love you. Yeah. And I like your show, dude. It's been great.
Are you mad at me for something?
Oh, no. Why would I be mad at you?
I don't know. I feel like there's a bit of tension.
No, no tension. No tension.
All right.
No, I'm just enjoying life. You know what I mean?
You're all nice and tan.
All nice and tan, but I've been avoiding the sun at all costs.
Okay.
But I'm sort of excited to see what happens on Saturday. You know, that's a big part of my life. You know what I mean? See what future it holds for me.
Have you been told that you're getting the winner?
No, but I've talked to Dana, I've talked to Lorenzo, and I said, they both said, when do you want to be back in the octagon? I said, when I get that belt back. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. I don't know yet what it's going to happen. You know, there's crazier things that happen in life. I am the #1 contender. I'm ahead of Rory MacDonald. So we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Realistically, you just got to go through life, and who cares? You know what I mean? Like, if it comes my way, it comes my way. If it, you know what I mean? I want the belt back. That's all I've been training for. That's all I've been preparing my life for, and that's why I've changed up so many things. I've done this and done that, is to get that belt back and hopefully maintain it for as long as until I retire.
Yeah, because you tasted it, and then it was taken away right away, right?
Yeah, I tasted it.
Almost worse than never tasting it, or is it?
You know, no, it's not worse.
Okay.
You know, it's not worse. I got to taste it. I got to see what life was like holding the belt, and now I've learned. I said, okay, this is how life with the belt is. Now, how do we maintain the workouts and all these other kind of things to keep that belt? I've learned that. You know, that's a huge stepping stone. So this next time, I'm prepared for everything that comes with the belt.
How much are we walking around at these days?
I'm 205 right now.
Is that normal for you?
Or
is that better?
Oh yeah, no, I'm usually 220 by now.
Okay.
Definitely with a month and a half layoff, I'm about 220, but I can't get over 208. If I get over 208, I'm like, I feel awful. Yeah. You know, we've been lifting weights so hard. We've been doing certain things. Like I said, all I've been doing is training for the belt. That's all I've been focusing my life to is a little bit of traveling here and there, but mostly if I'm at home, it's sharpening my skills, getting stronger, and I feel like I've sort of hit that goal. Now it's just about maintaining it and getting even stronger.
You big IV guy?
Yeah, I have been, but you know.
How do you feel about this upcoming ban?
You know, it doesn't bother me none.
Okay.
Because I know there's I've wrestled for so many years of my life. In college, you only get an hour weigh-in. So I know how to dehydrate myself and rehydrate myself back. You know what I'm saying? Where some of these guys might be scared. There's other alternatives out there that are healthy and just as good as an IV. And whenever you're looking at that, look into it. What are our other options? You know, I can drink. Sometimes after an IV, and a lot of fighters will say this too, they don't feel that good. Because your body's bloated, but your organs and stuff aren't where they need to be. And the only way to get that is actually ingest the water yourself.
Now, I would be remiss if I don't bring up the name Tyron Woodley. This man has been campaigning heavily to fight you. Do you have any interest in fighting him?
For the belt.
Only for the belt?
Only for the belt. I love Tyron.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody earlier. We were at the pool party together.
Oh, did you speak?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I mean, he kind of feels like you're ducking him.
Of course. You know what I mean? Everybody's going to say that. You know what I mean? Because I want the title. You know what I mean? There's always a second story to this side, right? And I want the belt back, and he wants to fight me to get the belt. Well, guess what? I want the belt back, and then I'll fight him for the belt. I love his family. I love his wife. I love him. He's a great guy. He really is. We took a picture together. We talked the whole way here almost. Right. Yeah, walking for the pool party. It's the wrestler code. You know what I mean? Business is business, and business isn't going through me until I get that belt. Does that make sense?
Sure.
And
yes. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Saw that look in your face.
Yeah, don't you ever do that? No, go ahead.
Well, I was just wondering, because you were supposed to get a third crack at Lawler, and then you decided to sort of save the day and fight in Dallas,
well,
right?
Guess what? Yeah, well, guess what? Somebody got busted for steroids.
Right.
You know what I mean? That sort of put a big chink in my armor, right?
I mean, Hector Lombard.
Hector Lombard.
Screwed everything up.
Right. Because, well, here's the thing. If Rory MacDonald beats Hector Lombard in an impressive fashion, does he jump me? I don't know. Yeah. We've seen crazier things, right? So, and if Hector Lombard knocks out Rory MacDonald, does Hector Lombard jump me? You know what I mean? I don't know. So I'm sitting here going, okay, those two are fighting. I'm fighting like, what, 3 weeks after those two? So they won't give them the title fight because they know that I'm the #1 contender, and I'll fight Matt Brown. And if I win impressively, then they'll give me the next title shot. Well, that sort of, sort of blew up in my face, but it's sort of a great thing. You know what I mean? That I learned how to cut weight. I've learned to do a lot of things that I need to do, and how I can run my camp. And so I look at it as a great thing, and that's sort of what we've transferred into this next camp, is that tomorrow, Saturday, we get to find out who I'm fighting. And in that sense, I get to sit here and say, okay, we know my camp needs to run this way. My last camp was awesome. Now let's mimic that and make it better, though.
Who wins, Robbie or Rory?
You know, I've been telling everybody, Robbie, if he wants to win, he's got to get inside that jab. He's got to get inside those kicks. He's got to watch out for the wrestling.
Well, I know what he has to do. Does he do it?
I don't know.
Don't sit on the fence. Make a pick.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
Why?
Here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. I don't know who's going to win because.
What's your prediction?
Well, have you watched the first fight?
Yes.
Who do you think won?
I think Robbie did enough to win.
You think he did enough to win? Okay. I thought it was pretty close.
Yeah, it was very close.
It's very close, right? So, is it another fight like that where Rory MacDonald can keep him at bay and keep him at bay, and all of a sudden the 5th round he comes out and knocks him down? You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, for me, it's easier to sit here and predict on my fights than it is somebody else because I don't know. One, is Rory MacDonald training on Robbie Lawler closing the distance? Is he training on every time he passes this certain threshold where I take him down and I work on those takedowns in open cage? Or is Robbie Lawler sitting here saying, all right, we know he wants to keep me at bay. I need to get inside, and whenever I get inside, I'm going to throw something big, and he's going to try to shoot. So how do I defend that? Does that make sense?
Yeah. So who do you prefer wins?
I don't care.
You don't care? You really don't care?
I want the belt back.
Yeah.
That's all I
Doesn't
care
matter.
about. That's all I care about. I want the belt back. I've tasted it, and that, like I said, everything I've done is revolved around the belt now. Everything I do still today is whenever I travel, all right, this is my travel days. All right, these are the days I need to train because I got the belt. I got lost in how much you travel and all those. There's a lot of things you got to soak in when you get that belt. And so now I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that next chapter of my life. And I can't wait to get it.
All right, I'll let you go, but I got to say, you're one of those OG Reebok guys, right? This is a big weekend. You were there before the Reebok thing, and the shirt's a little dirty. We need to get you a new shirt. But I think it's a good sign that you've been around the block with Reebok. You're one of the pioneers of the Reebok deal, but we should get you a new shirt. I mean, you know what I mean?
Give me a new shirt. You know what? There's Kevin right over there.
Yeah.
I'll talk
one of the first guys to link up with Reebok.
Dude, it's so awesome.
Yeah, look at you. You paved the way for everyone. You're a pioneer.
I know. That's super exciting.
You deserve that credit.
Well, thank you very much. And I'm super excited that they even considered me to be the first Reebok guy. And not only that, but now our sport is there. You know what I mean? You got football, you got baseball, you got soccer, you got all these things. I know, that's crazy, right? It's crazy that they liked me that much that they said, you know what, we're going to go after UFC. We're going to go after the whole sport. I doubt it's because of me, but I'll take that credit.
Run with it. Good to see you as always. Enjoy the weekend.
Hey, thank you so much. You do the same.